I bought this booster portable battery pack from Harley Davidson to jump motorcycles and automobiles. I paid $143 for it with tax. You can buy similar products off of eBay or Amazon or other websites for about 2/3 the price. And it comes with a 12 volt, 1000 amp battery pack. It's about 7 inches wide, long by about 3 inches tall. They give you a nylon carrying case with it, or carrying bag I should say, with a cinch strap. Also they give you instructions in 50 different languages, 5 pages which are dedicated to English. Comes with your jumper cables, which are about 15 inches long, and one end plugs into the battery pack itself. And it comes with a USB cable. One end plugs into your cigarette lighter adapter, or your one at home you got plugged into the electrical outlet. And the other end is a micro USB plug that plugs into the battery pack. Now, if you don't like this nylon carrying case, Harley Davidson offers a hard case battery pack holder for a mere $18. I was shocked at the price, how low it was. But yeah, it's molded, pre-molded inside for the battery right there, and you put your USB in that side, and up top here you put your jumper cables in there, and then it closes up, and you zip it up, and it's a rather hard case. Yeah, it's a real nice setup there. Now, I've been riding bikes for a long time, and I think I can only remember one time where my wife and I were out riding our bikes, and we woke up in the morning from the motel, and we went to get on bikes, and her bike, she went to start it, was a dead battery. Well, we ended up compression starting it, and away we went. These are lithium-ion super brick batteries. I think Harley started manufacturing them in like 2017, and they were called, at that time they were called hog boosters, and now of course they're called booster portable battery packs. And they hold the charge supposedly for about 1 year, and they're good for supposedly 20 jump starts before you have to recharge them. Now the weight on this thing is 1 pound and 3 ounces, and you add all this stuff together and put it in your pack with this nylon case there. It weighs 2 pounds 3 ounces, and then if you add this case here, you're up to 2 pounds 11 ounces now for the weight on the whole outfit. So you just throw it in your motorcycle tour pack, or throw it in your car trunk if you're traveling in your automobile. Most of the people that I have seen that own these or talked to them, they've either never used them at all, or maybe they used them one time and it saved their bacon while they was out in the middle of nowhere, or at a motel in my instance. And but mostly people I found out that have these use them to help other people who have a dead car battery or a dead motorcycle battery. All right, I'm just gonna give you a rundown on how this thing works. You guys probably already know this, but anyway, I always wear safety glasses around batteries because I hate batteries, sparks. I've heard of batteries blowing up and people losing their eyes, so I've been an advocate of wearing safety glasses around, working around batteries. Anyway, so there's a little plug here. You pull the plug out, and then you take your jumper cables right here, and the plug. And this plug only goes in one way. If you try to put it in the other way, it won't go in. So you put it in there like so. And you take your positive clamp, which is red, of course. And then you take your negative clamp, which is black, of course. And you put it on like that. Now you wait 45 seconds to 2 minutes. Now that's not in those instructions. That's just tips that I picked up along the way while I was doing my research. So after you got it on for 45 seconds or so, you turn this thing on with that button right there, and this thing will, LED will light up telling you how much battery life you have in the brick. And if it's connected correctly, this little icon right here will turn white, if for some odd reason that you got these clamps on backwards, positive to negative and negative to positive, this will be red, and it won't let you proceed any further until you correct the situation. So then now you're all hooked up, ready to go. So you fire the bike up, and once the bike's fired up, you won't need this anymore. So you turn the unit off right here, and then you just pull the cable clamps off the battery. Okay, they made this unit dummy proof. The first dummy proof, as I already showed you, where this plug-in cannot be reversed. You can't do it upside down. It can only go in there one way, so they made that dummy proof. And the other dummy proof is when you turn the unit on, it automatically goes into the automatic mode every time you turn it on. And while it's on, if you touch these guys together in the past, remember when you jump cars, if you touch those, it would spark like crazy. Well, now they fixed it so that when it's on and you touch these guys together and it's in the automatic mode, it will not spark. However, if you use the manual mode, which I'll get to here in a second, and you're in the manual mode, you push that button and go into manual mode, and then you go to touch these guys, it will definitely spark and maybe cause some serious issues inside there. I don't know. But anyway, you know it's not good when it sparks. So anyway, so again, you put the positive one over here and the negative one over here, and now you turn it on and you're in the automatic mode, but your battery, if your battery is greater than 2 volts, this thing will work great, and you can jump start the vehicle. But if this is in lower than 2 volts in the battery, the automatic mode will not work. You need to hit the manual mode, and then it will go into charge this battery. And once it gets above 2 volts, then you will be able to jump start your battery or your vehicle. Okay, a couple other features or things I'll just bring to your attention here. And that would be this line in plug. It's for charging the brick itself. You take the supplied USB micro plug and you just plug it in there like so. And then you take the other end of the USB and you plug it into your cigarette lighter, which is plugged into your car, or you take it to your house and plug it into your electrical USB outlet apparatus there. And the other USB plug here is a USB out, and that's for charging your iPhone, your iPad, a computer, maybe your communicator device on your helmet, your Sena or your Cardio, whatever you got that will charge via a USB. This will charge it up. And it also has a flashlight on there. A lot of these units now all have flashlights on them, which are pretty convenient, and it does all kinds of functions there. And again, the brick itself is has a 1-year warranty. This is my 2020 Harley Davidson Tri-Glide, and on most Harley Davidson bikes and probably some other bikes, you have to remove the seat and probably a bunch of other paraphernalia to get down to the battery to expose the terminals so you can put the clamps on. But on the touring models, they make it a lot easier to get to something so you can jump start the bike, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. This is the cool flow fan right here, and underneath the cool flow fan is the starter right there and the starter positive terminal right there. Now we're going to go in there and take a closer look at that. Alright, so here's a close-up shot with this being the starter right here, and this being the rubber grommet covering the positive terminal on the starter. And you just need to remove that rubber grommet right there so it exposes the terminal, and you put your positive battery clamp on that terminal there, and you put your negative one on this one here if you like, or actually you can also put it up on this little one here a little higher and it's a little bit more accessible, I suppose, and it'll clamp a little better. Now, Harley Davidson has incorporated in their wiring harness this battery tender plug right here to charge your battery, and I've heard of some guys making up their own jumper cables to attach the booster portable battery pack to that to charge their battery in those instances where the battery's dead, and then jump starting it. But I don't know. I don't recommend that, I don't suppose. And myself, I put on another battery tender plug for myself, or for the wife actually. She plugs her heat into that one, and of course I plug mine into the factory harness, so we both have our individual plugs. Okay, so let's back out of here just to kind of give you an overall picture of where everything is right there. Okay, that does it for the booster portable battery pack from Harley Davidson. I hope I learned something.